When you've got your top off, it's something, the first thing you look at is a midsection. It's something what catches your eye. From an early age, from when I first started looking to a gym and getting interested in the gym, that's the first thing I wanted to develop. I was obsessed with the midsection. I started to look into what works best for me, and as a young age I used to do gymnastics, so I had a core stability there, and I've just developed that from now. It's something I've always wanted, so I assume other people feel the same way that I do and would like to develop one, a beach body. Per week I'll train them twice at the most, and in that I basically focus the first ab exercise on the main six-pack, basically the main muscles part. Hanging leg raise is my favourite exercise. I always tend to start on that, and what that is, that's for your lower abs and basically for the V, to taper into quads, your legs, and a lot of core. It's good for core and it's good just for all-round abs basically. And the second part would be obliques. So really I'd try and do it on a 60-40 basis. So the first initial start would be on the main abs, and then the 40% would be on the obliques, and vice versa. At the end of the week I would basically concentrate more on the obliques and then concentrate just to finish off on the abs. With a crunch exercise for the abs, I always tend to try and do a weighted crunch. And what that is, that's basically contracting the main abs to basically develop them. An ab muscle is like any other muscle in the body. If you want to bring them out and basically make protrude and grow, you need to do heavy weights, less reps. And that's what I've done to develop mine. I do a lot of heavy weights, less reps basically. And then when I wanted to tighten the skin up and basically draw it in and define them more, I drop the weight down, less weight, more reps. A lot of core work to basically keep it firm and keep the skin tight. Obviously it's not just the six-pack what you can see, there's all core muscles behind that, and a lot to do with the obliques to the side and how you can taper in. So it's not just simply doing a crunch exercise and just developing them first initial abs. You've got to be able to do a lot of core, a lot of own body weight to get the strength there. The obliques come off the side of the abs, which are basically there. They're only a small muscle between them. They're a big muscle group, but they're only small muscle individuals, so I don't tend to go heavy on them, because you can start to widen the waist and you can start to look misshaped. So really I would always only do body weight on there. Diet is, for me, is a lot more important than anything you do in this gym. It's known fact that it's around 75–80% of how you look and how you feel, and everything about you is the fuel you use, which is your food. So to be able to keep that and to be able to develop the abs more and get them more defined, you have to look at your diet as well. Everyone will have some form of a six-pack through core and through everyday life. You will have a six-pack. You just need to, through the food, you can develop it more in the fact that you can strip the fat and show them more. Yeah, genetics do come into it, but that's only a starting block. You need to be able to train hard, to eat hard, to be able to develop them to the best you can. Everyone can develop them, it's just how they come out in the final product. Yeah, it's not just to have a six-pack, to develop a body and whatnot, to keep the body fat down and to keep it looking trim all year round. Yeah, there are big sacrifices, and you have to cut the drinking down, because that is a bad part. The food, you can't cheat often, you can't be eating terrible food. But then why would you want to do that? When you get into a lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle, you will feel better in yourself. I wouldn't change it now. I'm used to that and I enjoy that now. For my body and for my genetics and how I train, it works for me.